No force against me, just stand in my way. No, 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 no. No force against me, just stand in my way. No. Yes, I walk through the valley of my foe. He showed me my enemies, 'cause I would never know. That's the reason I pray. Almighty guide me all the way. I feel me God nasty, 'cause when them come with the tricks, me not use no fist. Them get a righteous whip now. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, 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 no. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, I know he's there for me. My Lord, protect my energy from things that I cannot foresee. Be right by my side night and day. I know I'm blessed indeed. My God covered me. Oh, yeah. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, 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 no. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, I will always be on the most high side. I never stray far from that. Might not see me in church every Sunday, just don't send me pray every day to me God. Try my best to be good and ask him to forgive all the things that bad. 'Cause I know nobody is perfect, so we have to give all the best we got. Prayer one day, keep the devil away. A prayer a day, keep the devil away. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, 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 no. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, I feel me God nasty, 'cause when them come with the tricks, me never use no fist. Them get a righteous whip now. No force against me, just stand in my way. No, 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 no. No force against me, just stand in my way. No.
Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Yes, I walk through the valley of the shadows of death. I fear no evil, 'cause the Almighty strength nigh. Yes, 'cause I'm no more a slave of fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, Lord, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies. Till all my fears are gone. From my mother's womb, you have chosen me. You have called me by my name. I've been born again in your family. flows through my veins. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, Lord, I am a child of God. Yes, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through. My fears are drowned in perfect love. Perfect love. You rescued me so I can stand and say, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through. My fears are drowned in perfect love. Perfect love. You rescued me so I can stand and say, I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, Lord, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a child of God. Yes, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through. My fears are drowned in perfect love. Perfect love. You rescued me so I can stand and say, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through. My fears are drowned in perfect love. Perfect love. You rescued me so I can stand and say, I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, Lord, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, I'm no longer a slave to fear. No, I am.
We thank thee each morning for a newborn day, where we may work the fields of new mown hay. We thank thee for the sunshine and the air that we breathe. Oh Lord, we thank thee. We thank thee for the rivers that run all day. We thank thee for the little birds that sing away. We thank thee for the trees and the deep blue sea. Oh Lord, we thank thee. Oh yes, we thank thee, Lord, for every flower that blooms, birds that sing, fish that swim, and the light of the moon. We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray that we were born with eyes to see these things. We thank thee for the fields where the clovers grow. We thank thee for the pastures where the cattle may roam. We thank thee for thy love so pure and so free. Oh Lord, we thank thee. Oh yes, we thank thee, Lord, for every flower that blooms, birds that sing, fish that swim, and the light of the moon. We thank thee every day as we kneel and pray that we were born with eyes to see these things. We thank thee for the fields where the clovers grow. We thank thee for the pastures where the cattle may roam. We thank thee for thy love so pure and so free, oh Lord, we thank thee. We thank thee for thy love so pure and so free, oh Lord, we thank thee, oh Lord, we thank thee, oh Lord, we thank thee.
Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Well, I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find nothing that could give me peace of mind. The Spirit said to me, Leroy, can't you see? You can't try if you want victory until you turn it over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Then you can laugh the rest of the way. So I pack up my troubles and I wrap them tight. Said to the devil, me and you now fight. I give them to Jesus and I not take them back. I'm a Christian and that is a fact. Know that I've turned it over to Jesus. Give it over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Now I can laugh the rest of the way. You might listen to true as I sing my song. You might even want to sing along. But if the words don't mean a thing when you go through the door, you will be just like before until you turn it over to Jesus. Give it over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Then you can laugh the rest of the way. Turn it over to Jesus. Give it over to Jesus. Turn them over to Jesus. Now you can laugh the rest of the way. Turn them over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Turn it over to Jesus. Then you can laugh. Then you can smile. And you can sing the rest of the way.
Wow, 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 wow. What a start to the Wayne Hall show this evening. How many of you know who's singing the last two songs I played? How many of you know the singer of the last two songs I played? Yeah, you probably wouldn't have guessed. None other than Leroy Gibbons. Yes, this magic moment. The magic moment singer Leroy Gibbons. Yeah, man. Yes, he is the singer of that song right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say good evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. It's a pleasure to have everyone here listening tonight. It's a pleasure. I have all platforms buzzing right now, and I'm going to take a moment to welcome everyone as soon as I make one more share to make sure you all come here, right? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a week. What a week. What a week. And that's all I'm going to say about what a week. All right. So I want to say top of the evening to everyone on Facebook Live. Keith Cole, bless up yourself. Good to see you, Keith Cole. And you know, I have to get in the habit of checking the personal one as well because that is also, I tell you what, I'm hearing a little noise in my background that I don't like.
Turn it over to Jesus. Give it over to Jesus. Turn them over to Jesus.
That's right. It was competing with me right there. Yeah. So I had something competing with me right there, which you know, wasn't gonna work. So we got rid of that. Shout out to King Tub, Keith Cole on the check-in, and I was looking to see who might be the. Wait a minute. Where did I put that? Okay, here we go. All right. So once again, how was your Wednesday? I had a pretty good hump day. I can't complain. I had a decent hump day. Yes, I did. I had a pretty decent hump day. Early release at school. Yeah. And though even though it's still crazy, it's not always the worst. All right. So yeah. Yeah, man. So good to be here. Let me see who's on the personal page. Want to shout out Carlene Williams Sayers. Good evening, Carlene. Yes, love those songs starting out the show. Absolutely. We get in touch with our spiritual side at the start of the Wayne Hall show now every Wednesday for the first 15 minutes. And so shout out to you, Carlene, on that page. Shout out to those on the Wayne Hall show page. I know there's more than I'm seeing. I don't know why they're being hidden from me. Oh boy, look at TikTok. Want to say hello to everyone. Why don't I try to call everyone on TikTok for a change? Christy, welcome. User 41934. Michelle Campbell, welcome. Brooklyn King, welcome. Gary Strait, welcome. Joy Dominic, welcome. The Man, TRF 62034. Jerry, Laura, Bird Gangs. All right. Thank you all for joining. Question sign times 6 times 5. DCY, welcome. David Reardon, welcome all on TikTok. If you're not following Wayne Hall Show, follow Wayne Hall Show on TikTok and share, please. Let everyone know you've come across a great radio show. If it's your first time, follow me to know whenever I am live. Also want to shout out to those watching on IG. Yes, we have some folks checking out IG right now. Orain Fire Music, big up yourself. Mikey Million, good to see you. DJ Rich Music, APAP Media. Hey, APAP Media, good to see you passing through. Teleflex, welcome. And Reds 3, welcome. Good to have everyone. Did I mention all the platforms? I did TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, 2 personal page. Oh, it's time to go over to YouTube. Auntie P, welcome, Auntie P. Glad to see you this week. Last week we had a little unfortunate situation where the show was not on Facebook or YouTube, but this week we are, and it's such a blessing to see everyone. All right, so good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wayne Hall Show. Now let me go to my terrestrial folks. Linkage 101.75, 104.5 FM, New York City. How are you? How's everybody checking us out? Hype FM, Frankie Lex and the crew. Clark TV Network, good evening. Chester Clark and the crew and your audience. Viscosity Blend, Island Worldwide, Reggae Vibes Radio, Yardflow TV, Energy, Radio1.com. How are you at Energy, Radio1.com? Also want to shout out YouChooseRadio.com. Big up to VJ Smiles, Ras Dougal, and Kimon, the family there. All right, if you're listening on Fresh FM, if you're listening to Fresh FM Radio on this show, welcome. Glad to have you. Thank you for listening to the Wayne Hall Show. Fit 96.7 FM. Yes, Trelawney's Radio. Your life, your music. Good evening to you. Glad you're on. Welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. It's a pleasure to have everyone. We have a great show lined up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Anthony Turner at the bottom of the hour. Then we're going to have Miss Donna McLeod as we update you on election stuff to make sure we, get the votes out. At 9 p.m., A.J. Boots Brown joins us to talk about his new album, Shots of Love. And then we have, following A.J., Ernest Smith will join us after A.J. Brown. And we'll talk to this veteran who's coming to Atlanta on November 3rd to perform. And then we're going to wrap up with Karen Jenkins, Andrea's Caribbean Seafood and Caribbean Restaurant over there in Fulton County, in Fulton. She's going to be on with the performer of the day, Saturday, Neri, straight out of Florida. All right, so great show. Stay with us. We're going to have an extended version tonight. We might go until about 10:30 tonight, but don't go anywhere. You keep it locked. Stay right here, all right? Yeah, because this is where the music is, all right? Ain't that the truth?
Yahweh bless this love.
Want to shout out CR, Christine Rendell. How are you, Christine? How you feeling?
Loving you, it's not a bad thing to do, girl. 'Cause my love lives on. Yes, caring for you, filled with so much pleasure. 'Cause your love is.
Shout out to Vanita Kemp. Welcome. Thank you, Vanita.
Woman, don't tell me you'd ever want to go. 'Cause that will bring so much pain in my heart. You know I need you, like blood running through my vein. Loving you, it's not a bad thing to do, girl. 'Cause my love lives on. Yes, caring for you, filled with so much pleasure. 'Cause your love is pure and true. Oh, woman, you're so amazing.
Want to shout out Wesley Graham. Hey, Wesley, how are you, sir?
All over again with your doings. I love when the rain is falling and I hear you calling to receive your blessing.
King Malakia.
To receive your blessing. Loving you is not a bad thing to do, girl. 'Cause my love lives on. Yes, caring for you, filled with so much pleasure. 'Cause your love is pure and true. Oh, woman, don't tell me you'd ever want to go. 'Cause that will bring so much pain in my heart. You know I need you, like blood running through my vein. Loving you is not a bad thing to do, girl. 'Cause my love lives on. Yes, caring for you, filled with so much pleasure. 'Cause your love is pure and true. Oh, not to do, girl. Cause my love lives on. Yes, caring for you, filled with so much pleasure. Cause your love is pure and true. Oh, woman, don't tell me you'd ever want to go.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Fresh
You must believe me,
FM
no
96.7.
matter what
Your life, your
people
music.
might say. You must believe me, darling. It just didn't happen that way. No, no, it just didn't happen that way. You came home with something on your mind, darling. Tell me, why are you crying? You said he's serious, no time for fun, while trying to tell me something I have done. The things you heard couldn't be denied, but before your opinion, listen to my side, and you must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me, darling. It just didn't happen that way. No, no, it just didn't happen that way.
Want to shout out Nikki. Welcome, Nikki, out of Canada. Canada in the house.
Oh, it's all
Big Keith Cole tune. You must believe me.
to believe what was said. For you see, nothing could ever be that bad. Though talk is all over town, darling, you know I'll never put you down. To her and me, we're at the party as guests. There is nothing more to say of whom I love best. And you must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me, darling. It just didn't happen that way. No, no, it just didn't happen that way. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's alright. And you must believe me, no matter what the people might say. You must believe me.
Go DJ Wayne, you're the best!
Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Fresh FM Radio London.
You are listening to The Wayne Hall Show, where information meets music.
Atlanta, your ship and clear company, EMW Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates: Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company. Andres Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant, the authentic Jamaican flavor, presents
their second anniversary Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26, 2024 at 6890 Capitol Road in Atlanta. The fun begins at 2 p.m. featuring performances by Neri.
Turn off the radio and turn up the music.
And the PhD Band, hosted by The Wayne Hall Show. Come and enjoy an evening of prizes and surprises courtesy of Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. Their second annual Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. See you there.
No matter what the people might say, you must believe. Darling, it should.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. He said, darling, it just didn't happen that way. It's my pleasure right after the break, ladies and gentlemen, to get you right on with Mr. Anthony Turner, hot on the burner. He's going to have the E-Report from somewhere on planet Earth. Anthony Turner, come on in, my brother. Where are you calling from? Hold on, Anthony, hold on. Because I forgot to make one important switch. There you go. Now we can hear you. Where are you calling from?
Well, I'm in sunny Jamaica, even though it's not sunny right now. But yeah, I'm actually in Jamaica now because we're here to launch the Jasmine Headley corner. And we did it early. We did one hospital because we're here to the two hospitals. We did one, the Victoria Jubilee Hospital on North Street in Kingston earlier today. It was a phenomenal event. This is actually my very first time visiting the KPH and Victoria Jubilee Hospital.
Wow, really?
Yes. So because Jasmine has committed to setting up a Jasmine Headley corner in every hospital in Jamaica. And the corner has books, toys, games for the kids who are, at the hospital.
That's
and
so
tomorrow
cool.
morning, we're going to be leaving early for Black River Hospital in St. Elizabeth. And she'll also launch one of her Jasmine Headley corner there as well. But I'm going to let you talk to Mr. Henry Anderson, and, he's going to just fill in about the trip and some of the happenings. All right? So hold on.
Yes, hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How you doing? My name is Henry Anderson, and I'm Anthony Turner, classmate from many, many years ago. And I'm basically down here in Jamaica to assist him as we go around with Jasmine Headley to set up the Jasmine Headley corner in the various hospitals. As Tony said, as Anthony Turner just said, that we did Kingston Jubilee Hospital.
Yes.
Or Victoria Hospital. Yeah.
Right.
And I mean, it was very nice and moving to, both the patients there and as well as onlookers. And one of the things we did, she actually, other than giving out the toys, she actually had like candy to give to the kids. So we went around, we went to like the pediatric ward. We went all over the hospital, and even what she did, she wowed them with her singing, where we took 3 other students from the Merle Grove High School.
Yeah.
And so they did some harmonizing with Jasmine as she did Goodness of God.
Right.
And she really brought, I would say, kind of brought the hospital down. Yeah, because she's a very, very talented singer.
I think she lifted them up.
Yes, yeah, right, yeah, yes, lift them up. In that case, I should lift them up, instead of like out in a concert, bring it down, but lift him up in the hospital.
I
Right.
got you. I'm just
Right.
being me.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And definitely, she's, she's having a movie coming out in December
Yes.
also. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and yesterday was her birthday. She turned 12.
What? Happy birthday, Jasmine. You're a dozen.
Yes. That's something like,
Congratulations, Jasmine.
it's incredible things she's doing, and she's only 12.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's
I know.
and she's very motivated and and focused, and and driven to make sure she she's goal oriented, so she's making sure she's delivering what she says she wants to do. And and all of this she's doing, it wasn't her parents, that was this is her idea. And she does the research and everything. It was her idea to do all of this.
Speaking of idea, that's great to know that she's really coming up with all this. But from what you can tell us, where did the inspiration come from, or how did it come about for her to do this with the hospitals? What made that happen, you think?
Well, to my understanding, to somewhat, is that during the COVID pandemic, she had these toys, and and the parents was more like, hey, you had these toys, and she was like, what, 9, 8 years old then? She was like, you have these toys, and her parents were like, you have these toys, it's not, then she was like, why don't we give them to underprivileged kids that don't have them? And, she came up with it. And she's like, that's still, to me, that's fascinating. Someone at such a young age would even think of things like that.
So beyond her years, right?
Yes.
That's when that's when you're gifted. Awesome.
Yes.
So you're heading to different hospitals, and then
yes,
and then returning to Canada, or what else is going on? What else can you share with us this evening?
Well, that's to the extent of what I know. Tomorrow we're going to Black River and do the same thing like we did at Victoria Jubilee Hospital. And then I guess it's sort of played by ear going forward from there, because, she's still at school, she has to do and all that stuff. So she, but, as soon as she come up with something else, or, Anthony comes up with something else, Anthony definitely share it. But right now it's just the hospital tomorrow. And then, they'll go back to Canada. We'll go back to New York.
That is so cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
Well,
welcome.
thank you, sir. We appreciate you sharing all this with us. You sound so enthused, and I can't blame you. Wish I was down there on the rock with you all. But continue to be safe and great. I love what you're doing, you and Jasmine and the team.
All right then. Thank you again, man.
You're welcome.
All right.
Anthony.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, that's some great stuff there, man. I like that.
Yes, it's truly phenomenal what Jasmine is doing. And as Henry just said, it's, she's driving all this philanthropic efforts. It's not all the parents doing. So we're really proud of her. And, the movie is coming out on, the date is actually December 25th. And the name of the movie is The Fire Inside. And it's a sports movie about a young, underprivileged girl from Flint, Michigan, who was discovered by a boxing trainer. And he was able to enable her to win her first Olympic medal for a U.S. female boxer. So the movie is loosely based on her story, but very inspiring story.
Love it. Love it. Says that from Nikki Reed's Mayor, that's so amazing. Jasmine, you're doing an amazing job. Blessings from here in Canada. So big up, Nikki. All right. That's out of Canada right there. Anthony playing in. Yes, sir.
Jasmine is actually here, but she's tired. We've been on the road from early this morning. So
Jasmine don't want to say hi to me?
Yeah, I think she may be sleeping now.
Okay. All right. I understand. I know that goes. Trust me. I know that goes. But I'm sure we'll have her another time, because the producer of That's great song. is very close to the Wayne Hall show. So I know we'll get Jasmine on at some point, and maybe Nigel Boy
And
too.
we're actually getting ready to go. There's a possibility for a song, a new song, another collaboration, and it's something that kind of came out of an opportunity that presented itself yesterday. So we're supposed to be leaving around 8:30. So, but I'll bring that information first here on the Wayne Hall show.
Absolutely,
All
absolutely,
right,
and like you always do, sir. Yes.
all right.
Okay,
You take care,
Anthony.
man.
Your voice sounds tired too, man. So
Yeah,
you
man,
might
I'm
want to
tired.
get some rest.
All right,
Thank you so much. All right.
all right, man.
Okay. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Anthony Turner, hot on the burner with the E report straight out of Jamaica. A good update there on Jasmine Headley. What an awesome sensation at the age of 12. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Andres Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant, the authentic Jamaican flavor, presents their second anniversary Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26, 2024 at 6890 Campbellton Road in Atlanta. The fun begins at 2 p.m. featuring performances by Neri. Turn off the radio and turn up the music. And the PhD Band, hosted by the Wayne Hall Show. Come and enjoy an evening of prizes and surprises courtesy of Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. Their second annual Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. See you there. Atlanta. Your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates. Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company.
FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
The town is running hot. Gonna hit the vibe. Gonna hit all the spots. Good food, good music. Irie mellow vibe. Hey, if you're looking for fun tonight, come and take a ride. Tonight, people hanging out, people having fun. People dancing in the street. People over here, people over there. People jumping wild. Everybody nice, everybody irate.
That's right, the sound of Errol Moore for sure from the album Wheel and Come Again. We spoke to Errol last week, and Errol, this album is being considered for a Grammy nomination, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's being considered for a Grammy nomination. So we'll see how it turns out when the voting is done. But big up to Atlanta's own Errol Moore. Yeah, man. All the best with this one, Errol.
People over here, people over there. People jumping wild and free. Everybody nice, everybody irate. Dancing in the street. Everybody jumping wild and free. Dancing in the street.
That's right. And while they're dancing in the street, we're going to hit the pause on that one because it's 8 minutes and it's 8 o'clock and 46 minutes. Yeah. Will they be going to Mandeville? That's so thoughtful, says Sonia. I'm so sorry I forgot. I didn't get to ask that, Sonia. Good night to Paul Spectrum. Hello, DJ Reds. Michelle Anniford Hall, First Lady, welcome to the show. Carlene, good to see you still hanging with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know every week we are diving into important information about the elections because the results matter and they can be impactful. There's a thing called Project 2025 that if nothing else motivates us, that surely should. And so it's with pleasure that I go on over to Zoomland and say a very good evening and welcome to my guest, Miss Donna McLeod, our former House representative here in the Georgia House, who's the first Jamaican born Jamaican to have gone to represent us in the House here in Georgia. And so she's in a great position and a very strategic, she's very strategically positioned to help us garner information on the election. And we know she's already having impact because I got the phone call last week from a gentleman who was inspired to vote by our conversation. So Donna McLeod, I'll say it loud, I'll say it proud. Welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show.
Thank you, Wayne. D. Donna with the politics, right? The
yes.
Politics, D. Donna politics lady. Thank you, Wayne. Good evening to everyone, and I'm glad everyone that's joining. I'm hoping that this will be educational as well, and we can really move forward and really understand what it is at stake right now. I'm not going to go through all the stuff that I'm going to talk about Project 2025, but I am going to talk about some specific about Project 2025. So Project 2025, most of you have heard about it. It's a 900-page manifesto written by a organization called the Heritage Foundation. So I'm very familiar with the Heritage Foundation because they actually work very closely with the Republicans in the Georgia House of Representatives, and they were actually the people that gave them their walk-in orders on what legislation should be introduced into the Georgia House. So I'm very familiar with it. So this particular document outlines a completely different representation of this country. So right now, this country is a republic. And what a republic means is that the people are the government. So your participation is absolutely essential for this government to work. Your participation is essential. Without your participation, it will not work. This will not work. And so in order to do that, we do practice politics in order to elect someone to represent you and be your voice in any level of government. So that's what politics is about. It's about the fact that you elect people to be your voice. So one of the things that I want to specifically talk about, and only because Felon Trump stepped in it this week. So he's been trying to distance himself from Project 2025. Unfortunately, he has another document called Agenda 47, which is the political document for his campaign. So when he said he has nothing to do with it, here's what we ended up finding out, right? Because he went on Fox News, or fake news, whatever you want to call it, and he basically said a very quiet part out loud. He was asked about the Department of Education, and he said he would basically get rid of the Department of Education. Let me explain to everyone why this is so important to understand. Let's go back in history a little bit. And so the folks that came here through the Middle Passage, whom we're mostly descendants from, the enslaved Africans that were brought here, well, the free Africans who were enslaved in the South America, the Caribbean, and North America, they were not given the privilege to be able to read and write. So when slavery ended, that was probably one of the most important gifts they were given, was the ability to learn to read and write. Other than food, shelter, water, and clothing on our back, knowledge and education is essential. And in this country, the ability to vote is essential.
Right.
So let's talk about education, the Board of Education being demolished. Okay?
Yes. And you know that's my thing.
I know. That's why I took this one particular. There's other things, but this one in particular, only because he actually sat on a couch and admitted that he would like to abolish it. That would mean that we're going to start creating second-class citizens, or maybe not even citizens anymore, just a different tier of human beings in this country. Because if you can't read and write, ignorance is real. Ignorance is actually where you actually don't know. If you don't know something, you're ignorant to it. And so if you take away education, you're creating an ignorant set of people, and you're not going to be competitive with the world as a whole, right? So we won't be able to compete mano a mano with all the other nations around the world if our people cannot read and they cannot write. That's number one. That's historically fact. Think about if we didn't have the Board of Education in this country, then the separate but so-called equal school system would exist. That means that funding would not be given to schools that were predominantly African American or Black people in it. And so I want you guys to understand just what he just said about getting rid of the Board of Education. That means that public schools would not be funded. Okay, that's where probably about 90 to 95% of our students are educated, is in public schools, right? My grandmother was born in 1909. She was born in 1909. And when my grandmother was born, a woman just wasn't educated. And most Jamaicans were educated. So she could not read and write. My grandmother could not read and write. She could not read and write. She was savvy because she sold in the market, but she couldn't read and write. And I remember when I was about 11 years old, my grandmother and my sister and my stepsister sat down with my grandmother. And for days, we sat with her and taught her how to write her name, Mabel McLeod. And when she wrote her name, it still makes me very choked up, because when she wrote her name, she said, "Is that my name?" And we said, yes. And from that day on, no matter where she went, she would sign her name on any bank stuff. She couldn't read everything, but she could sign her name. And I want you guys to understand, we take education for granted, but just imagine that you're looking at the Wayne Hall show right now and you couldn't read that. Just imagine somebody could put anything in front of your face and said to sign it, and because you couldn't read it, you could give away everything you own. That's how important it is for us to understand just what Project 2025 and the Agenda 47 is trying to do and who it's going to impact. If I'm rich, not a problem. I send my kids to a private school and get my kids educated. That's just going backwards, because this has been done before. It isn't like this is a brand new concept. It has happened before, where a certain sector of the population was not educated. And so I want people to really, I'm going to be on tomorrow evening on a Caribbean diaspora for Harris, and I'll be the speaker, the motivational speaker at the end. And I'm going to go a little bit more into the Project 2025. And I know that this is a little bit of a smaller session, but I want people to really truly understand just how critical and what they have in store, especially for poor people people of color that might not have the income. And I don't care if you can afford it, because guess what? Even the very richest of us is impacted by the very poorest of us. So you might think that you're good like that because you can afford it, but guess what? Your kid could come in contact with somebody who doesn't have it but has charisma and can take your child to another level that you were not expecting. So it's important for us to understand why it's important for us to pay attention to Project 2025 and Agenda 47, especially in the education space, because not having the ability to be able to read and write means that fundamentally you cannot kind of exist in a way that could make you competitive or create a better life for yourself. So I just want people to say, I don't know if you want to say something about that, Wayne, about this, because this is kind of your space too.
Well, I tell you what, Donna, to know that somewhere in a document and in an interview, he has actually admitted that he would do away with education. That's not surprising. One of the things that happened after President Obama won, if you listen to some of the propaganda media houses, they really lamented the fact that somebody like him could have gone through the school system and come out smart enough to end up where he did. And so there was this little conspiracy from back then when Obama won that we should lock the doors on another, black man getting in there. So that is not surprising that we're going to look at education as one of the things, tools of suppression. Also, it's not just for minorities. It's not just for blacks. Because just like in Animal Farm, that great satire written by George Orwell, when Squealer and the other, the pigs, some animals are better. All animals are good, but all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. Yes. Well, that's exactly the society a lack of education will create. You'll be able to go around with a propaganda machine and tell people anything, and they'll buy it. As silly as you're all equal, we are all equal, but we are more equal than you. And that's where we're heading with that kind of craziness. Sounds like we're living a satire, but with one difference, we can make it not happen.
Yes, we can. On November the 5th, we can. And again, I feel like for the last 9 years, this felon has made us live in a reality show episodic event. Like every day we're in some kind of episode of his making. And I personally don't watch reality TV. Some people do, I don't. And I don't particularly like to be anybody's puppet or to be gaslighted. I'm not one of those gals. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a very logical person. Science and data is my thing. I'm an engineer, so my mind is very, very logical. But George Orwell's book is I think you were talking about 1984.
The Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Yes.
So 1984 is kind of the same thing. Big Brother and all that stuff. I want people to recognize that you have the ability to stop this. That's why we live in a republic. That because you have the ability to stop this. And leads me to my last point. Action plan. Okay. I hope everybody out there listening has already made a plan to vote. And those of us that have already voted, over 1 million of us have already done so in the state of Georgia. So for those of you who have not voted yet, please make a plan. The early voting doesn't stop until November the 1st. So please make a plan to vote. Go to iwillvote.com. That's iwillvote.com. And actually that will take you to anyone who's listening to me, whether you live in New York, you live in Georgia, anywhere in the United States, it will take you to your state's Secretary of State website. In our case in Georgia, you put in your first initial, last name, date of birth, and the county you're registered in, and all your information is going to come up. You will be able to find your early vote and polling locations. You will be able to get a sample ballot, and I talked last week about the amendments on the ballot, but the ballot is there so you can review. You can also, take your time to review the candidates done on the ballot and see who you best line up with and do some research, go to their website, but the ballot is there as well. And so making a plan to vote, meaning that are you voting early? If you plan to vote absentee, there's not another minute to wait to get the application, to fill it out, to request that ballot. In the state of Georgia, we do not vote by mail. We vote absentee. So that means you have to fill out an application and then send that in, and then the ballot will be sent to you. So if you're planning to do that, like, you need to get an application in like tomorrow, okay? If you're going to get that ballot back. So if you're making a plan to do that, so early voting, and then the last day to vote will be November the 5th. We don't even call that election day anymore because we have an election season, right? The minute that the minute that we have the capability to request an absentee ballot, election has already begun. And in many states, that's a fact. And in the state of Georgia, that happened back in, I think it was in September. And so just keep that in mind, that the ability to make sure that you have a plan to vote is essential to voting, because you can register to vote, but if you don't vote, it's irrelevant. So I'm asking you to make sure you have the plan to vote. Go to iwillvote.com and make sure that you set up your plan to vote. I always end with this. And if you have time, in fact, I canvassed today. I actually did my neighborhood today,
awesome.
139 doors. So if you have the ability to do some more, make phone calls, please go to KamalaHarris.com. And I always end everything that I do with, knowledge is the most powerful thing you give to yourself, but the vote is the most powerful thing we give to each other. And seeing that I just talked about education, that is why I actually coined this phrase, because I knew at any time in our life, other than the basic necessities, those two things will determine how we all coexist, and if we will have a life that we can be proud of in our earthly body and our earthly flesh. So I said, please get out there and vote.
Donna, thank you. We can't echo this loud enough. I can't wait to clip this out and put it out there. You're not going to touch education, because you're not going to take away the one big equalizer. The big reason that a Barack Obama could become president and that a Kamala Harris will be president. Now you are looking at the education, because if we're not educated, we probably couldn't get there, right? So what a way to suppress. But thank you so much for your passion. Thank you for your energy. I'm telling you, please, everyone, we got to make it happen in the voting place. So thank you, Donna.
Thank you, Wayne.
Appreciate it.
See you next week. One more.
That's right. See you next week. You take care. Atlanta, your ship and clear company, EMW Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates: Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th, and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company. Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant, the authentic Jamaican flavor, presents their second anniversary Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26, 2024 at 6890 Campbellton Road in Atlanta. The fun begins at 2 p.m. featuring performances by Neri.
Turn off the radio and turn up the music.
And the PhD Band, hosted by The Wayne Hall Show. Come and enjoy an evening of prizes and surprises courtesy of Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. Their second annual Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. See you there. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening, and thank you for watching the Wayne Hall Show. Those who are watching, At this time, I just want to say a big shout out again to my friends on Linkage 101.75, 104.5 FM. Big up DJ Linkage, Hype FM, Frankie Lex and the crew, Clark TV Network. A big shout out to Island Worldwide, Viscosity Blend. All right, Reggae Vibes Radio, EnergyRadio1.com. Fenton Troy, what's good, man? You and your audience. Fresh FM Radio London, big up, big up. Fit 96.7 FM, Trelawney's Radio, out of Duncan's Trelawney. Your life, your music. Yes, you all are listening to the Wayne Hall Show live on your radio. And again, you are watching also on Restream, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Okay, did I? Twitch. What a whole heap of places. I can't keep up. So we are live on Twitch. We're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on TikTok. Facebook, 2 pages. Yes. And so that's awesome. We're everywhere. Want to shout out Olga Hollinshead. Good evening and welcome. Raquel Moore. It's good to see you, Raquel. All right. Thank you guys for sharing the show. We have a great guest up next for you. Before we go to him, I want to give you a taste of some of his latest from the album Shots of Love. Check this out.
To thine own self be true. Yeah. Be true to know you. I love me, I love myself. I love me, I love myself. I love I love I. Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find my place in this world or never belong, I answer to me, I answer to no one else but me. Me and God, to thine own self be true, to no one else but you. Oh yeah, to thine own self be true, to no one else but you. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm not being selfish, but one of life's purpose is to find out what love is. So I'm starting with me, and then I'm gonna find my love back to you. Oh well, to thine own self be true, to no one else but you. Oh well, to thine own self be true, to no one else but you. Oh well, friends come and go, family is blood.
Wayne, is visual?
And God to help you out of the mud. And try not to blame somebody else for your mistakes. Try not to judge, don't judge. Till thine own self be true, to no one else but you. Oh, yeah.
I got you.
To thine own self be true, to no one else but you.
That's right, to thine own self be true. One of the songs from Shots of Love, definitely one of my favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to bring on here the Wayne Hall Show, Mr. A.J. Brown. And let me tell you something. This hails from Montego Bay. He ranks among Jamaica's greatest vocal talents, guys. And, you know, from reggae to jazz, world beat to R&B, pop to classical, his vocal style transcends genres, musical eras, and generations, and that's a fact. The influence of musical icons such as Bob Marley, Frank Sinatra, Stevie Wonder, Chaka Khan, Andrea Bocelli, and pay attention to that, Dennis Brown, all of them. But Andrea Bocelli, you know, I was just watching him the other day with my daughter, and Dennis Brown is reflected in his work. AJ began singing ballads and reggae at his alma mater in Cornwall College in the late 60s and early 70s. Well, you call him a young veteran, all right? Earning him the respect and admiration of the city of his birth. So his incredible talent drew international attention in 1980 when he won a competition sponsored by Curting Electronics to tour Germany. He captivated audiences in Berlin, Munich, Hamburg, Dusseldorf, and Frankfurt. His superior talent was undeniable. His charm, untouchable, and his success unstoppable. At the invitation of the Jamaica Tourist Board in the 80s, he toured Europe, Canada, and the United States promoting Jamaica. There's so much more to this awesome, awesome voice that we're about to bring you, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, in 20, let's see, Third World's most recent album, yes, I said Third World, he's their lead singer now, Under the Magic Sun features AJ's distinctly unique vocals on 6 of the 14 tracks. And the record company Cleopatra Records was so impressed with the album that they upgraded it from a commissioned album to a campaign. The album Under the Magic Sun was officially launched on May 23rd then. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I move on over to Zoomland and say good evening and welcome and big up to Mr. A.J. Brown. How are you, brethren?
I am good. Can you hear me, sir?
Hearing you loud and clear, but we're not seeing you.
Well, if it is that I should be seen, then just press the thing, right?
There you are. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick so we have this. We need to remember to do this. Yeah.
Recording in progress.
Yes, let's do that. So we have that recorded separately. Yes, man. So thank you for taking time to be on the Wayne Hall Show, man. Last time I saw you, boy, I still, man, listen.
When was that?
That was at the Third World concert on August 18 at the Chastain Amphitheater. And I'm going to drop a picture on the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Look at this youngster. Because I don't know how else to describe this. Look at that man in mid-air. And I don't know what made me go click, click right on time to catch him. That is probably the best picture I'll ever take in my lifetime.
I remember that one that you sent to me. Respect you, man.
Yes, real. Man. I said, look at, man, that was just, all I know, I started clicking. I didn't even know you were going to do that.
Yeah.
And I got the picture of a lifetime there. So we're seeing it on all the platforms where they can watch us right now. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, there he is. You see why I call him the young veteran now? That's AJ Brown for you. All right, sir. So you know, the album, you know, I just told the audience so much that we can cut to the chase and really talk about the album, AJ, because
how much time do we have?
We have about, man, time flies when you're having fun. We still have about 20 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. But the thing about the album, let's just talk about it. Shots of Love, because what's interesting, you are known to tour with Third World and do that. So tell us about the solo career. You're still motivated to do that.
Of course. I still believe that I still have so much more to say. And even though I am the lead singer of Third World, I'm also a solo performer and part of the Jamaican fabric of entertainment acts and products. So, you know, from time to time, I will do different performances on, you know, solo dates. on my own, and I've been, and it was encouraging. I I kind of got that feeling that I should give um my solo career more at, attention when the COVID years came.
Ah,
Right, and there was nowhere to go. We couldn't go anywhere, so we had to stay in, and I took the time to write songs and worked in my studios to update whatever I had in my catalog of songs that I did not have the time to do. So in doing that, I was able to come up with 16 tracks that made up the album Shots of Love. And you heard Be True. It's song number 15 on the album, co-produced by Patchy Wright, Paul Patchy Wright. And I forgive thanks for the rhythm. And big up all the sound system operators, worldwide, because you know how it is. Um, they also have their role to play in making the tunes, making people hear it. People like you understand?
yes.
Yeah, man. So the album is 16 tracks, pure original tunes, and in terms of lyrics, some of the rhythms are familiar, some are not, some are new, and that's why I kind of created it that way, so people can feel familiar with some of the rhythms and hear it from a different perspective. Um, as it relates to the album, being able to get it. My website is www.ajbootsbrown.com. Everything is there, as it relates to me. And there's merchandise, as you can see from my chest. Um,
Yes.
AJ Brown logo, and so there are merchandise that. But the good thing about coming to my website is that anyone who buys the album there will be able to get it autographed. So
Okay.
so when you buy from the website, you get an autographed copy of the album sent to you. So check out the website www.ajbootsbrown.com, and you will see my artwork, my paintings, and some of the other products that value added products that are part of my merchandise catalog. So check it out.
That's right. That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a very user friendly. It's a very user friendly website. You click onto the site, and right there in the top left hand corner is the new album. You can do the listen preview, Shots of Love, that we're featuring tonight. And then there's, lots more to enjoy on the site. Bookings, bio, events, store. And that's where he's saying you're going to the store and you can get from the tattoo face to the Rasta jellyfish, three little birds. So you're into
Yeah.
art. Do you do
Yes,
these
sir.
yourself?
Say that again.
You're into art. I see that.
Oh yes, I got my Bachelor of Arts in Art when I attended uh, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, in the 80s.
Oh my goodness. A Bachelor of Arts. The man paints, guys. He sings, he paints, and he can split. He can do a split. What a guy. All right. So what I want to do is feature another song from the album. And I'm going to play Love because it's Shots of Love. And I think this will tell us a lot about the motivation to put this album out there. Ladies and gentlemen, this single called Love from the album Shots of Love. AJ Brown, AJ Boots Brown in the house.
I just realized, baby, you've cut me down to size. I fell hard for you, but you don't care a damn what you do. Girl, you are not the one. It's clear in the eyes you will soon be gone. This toxic love's a drag. Did you even know what you had? This isn't what I signed up for. My lonely heart is waiting by the door. Oh, love. This isn't what I signed up for. My broken heart is laying on the floor. Oh, why did I fall in this? Even from the start, she got the kill shot on my beating heart. Now I'm bleeding out, but she don't even care what she does. Love, you don't care for me. If you really did, you'd fight for me. I can't even lie. It sucks to know she loves me. Oh, this isn't what I signed up for. My lonely heart is waiting by the door. Oh, love. You didn't even make her stay. This isn't what I signed up for. My broken heart is laying on the floor. Oh, why did I fall in this? This isn't what I signed up for. My lonely heart is waiting by the door. Oh, love. You didn't even make her stay. This isn't what I signed up for. My broken heart is laying on the floor. Oh, why did I fall in this? You don't care for me. If you really did, you'd fight for me. And I can't even lie. It sucks to know you love me no more. I just realized real and fake are no same size. Genuine love at the real price. Make sure that you know what you have. This isn't what I signed up for. My lonely heart is waiting by the door. Oh, love. You didn't even make her stay. This isn't what I signed up for. My broken heart is laying on the floor. Oh,
That's right. This isn't what I signed up for. Love. Listen, man. I feel like we all go through a little bit of that, eh? Somewhere
Without a
along this
doubt.
love journey.
Without a doubt. Yes, man. The nature of things.
So I know you said a lot of this came out of the COVID times, but how do you write, AJ? Is it I'm driving down the road, I get a moment, I pull over and make a note, or do I get up like 3 in the morning? Like, I hear these interesting, I like to hear stuff like that. When I write, it's late night.
Well, funny you should say that. That's how My Father, My Friend was written. When I was driving back and forth on the north coast between Kingston and Montego Bay, I was doing work with Bobby Digital at the time, and that's how that particular tune was written. But I've written songs. Lyrical triggers come from movies, from conversation. Just maybe a news, a news clip, or you overhear somebody say something and it just triggers something.
Yes, yes.
Right. So the stream flows, in different ways, but it passes through me, and you don't know, we grew up in Jamaica where entertainment and performances and singing and recording was social commentary.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, man. In the early days in 70s,
Yes.
70s,
Hmm.
70s.
Up to
Um,
apartheid. Yeah.
right.
You know, even
It
for the
was
rest of the world, we were this voice. Yeah.
there you go. There you go. So it's about what people experience in their lifetime and their their surroundings and environment. So um, that's the beauty about music and songwriting, where and for me it flows from the same um, creative stream as
Hmm.
me and painting and art. You start off with a blank sheet of paper
Yes.
or a blank canvas, and before you know it, you end up with something that people enjoy.
Exactly. I was very intrigued when a painter once told me, I said, so you create a title and then paint to it? He said, no, I paint. And then when I'm done, I look at it and say, I can call this Wayne Hall.
Right. Right. So yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Which is
Yes,
very
sir.
fascinating. You're just, and it looks great. Like he thought it out and put all the facets in. So yeah. So tell us about revolution. How are we shots of love with a revolution?
Well, revolution is more of a wake up call to what's happening around people who have their head down, you know, in their cell phone, and
Okay.
that if we're not if we're not if we're not careful, we'll end up being cattle. When I say cattle, just being prodded here and there, and you know,
Yes, we
yeah,
just talked about that with my previous
yes,
guest that the election they're trying to stop education for us, man. We can't let
right.
that happen. I got you right there.
Right. More revelation is more about you know, me um appealing to to the father, you know, that we need a champion in the form of awareness. And awareness will create the revolution of thought.
Right,
That's really what the tune is about. So even though it's a big revolution,
right.
it's not a physical thing. It's more of a mind and thought thing.
I love it. It's more of a release from that mental bondage. Let's take a listen, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Like I tell you, time sure flies when we're having fun. That's right. I encourage you to get the album. Get the album, everyone. We're just tasting and moving through because I want to give you an opportunity right now, AJ. I might not have asked, and there might be something you really want to share with us tonight before we wrap this up, man. Anything?
Well, basically, my solo career is alive and well. I have have a couple of performances this coming weekend. There is the Sugar Fest in Fort Myers on the
Oh, cool.
27th.
Oh, you're on the
Yeah.
Sugar Fest.
So
I was
yeah,
supposed to
and
be
for
there,
Fort
but
Myers.
yes,
Yeah, right.
yes.
So there I'll be sharing stage with Michael Rose, Tamara B, Shinehead. I mean uh Roundhead, not Shinehead, Roundhead,
Roundhead. Okay.
and right, and Sugar and Lady Sugar from Montego Bay. So it will
Sugar.
be a really
Nice.
really nice occasion to let the people in Fort Myers know that we're there to support them
Yeah.
and them to get over the whole
Milton
hurricane.
effect. Eh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
what I'm
was
saying.
rough.
So,
That was rough.
looking forward to that. Then November 2nd, I'll be doing something for my alma mater, Cornwall College, dinner dance in Fort Lauderdale. So you know, anybody who wants to see me can not only check my website, but also come see me that way.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the album you say is out. It's been out. It's available everywhere. Correct?
Yes, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, Apple Music, and as I've said, my website is the best place to get it because you will get an autographed copy once you tune in and buy from there.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, go check out the album. I implore you. And this is one thing he's always done. He's always done his best for you. Let's wrap up with this one. A little bit of this one before AJ goes. My best for you from the album Shots of Love. Available everywhere. But on his website, get the autograph copy. Let's go.
I wanna be the best version of myself.
Love this one.
For you, only for you, baby. So I'm gonna be forever reinventing myself for you, only for you, baby. I've done some real soul searching, listening to our pillow talks. I've come to the realization I'm gonna have to walk that walk. Already made some personal changes. My actions will show you the signs. My love for you is boundless with passion, baby, for your peace of mind. Listen, I wanna be the best version of myself for you, only for you, baby. So I'm gonna be forever reinventing myself for you, only for you, baby. Have you noticed me going out more often? Less quarrels and more sweet talks. Deliberately spoiling you rotten as up and down the stairs I walk. A power couple empire building, powered by the love that we share. Public display of affection, loving anytime and anywhere, baby. I wanna be the best version of myself for you, only for you, baby. So I'm gonna be forever reinventing myself for you, only for you, baby. I've done some real soul searching, listening to our pillow talks. I've come to the realization I'm gonna have to walk that walk. Already made some personal changes. My actions will show you.
That's right. A big album here, brand new music coming to you courtesy of AJ Brown. AJ, I have a question. No collaboration on this project?
No, because I I thought it was just the album just to reintroduce
Okay.
myself to things and but there was a lot of collaboration with producers, different producers.
Okay. 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 To
Out of the
production end, not the vocal end. Yeah. Because let me tell you, you have a tune that I kill that tune all the time, man. One with you and Sadiki, the party turn up. I play that song all the time, bro.
Yes, sir. Party turn up a big tune.
Yeah, man.
And I just did one with Sugar as well for Marcia Griffith's 60th anniversary album.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I look forward to hearing that. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Is a tune that she did with Baba and the name Words. It's only words with the Bee Gees.
Yes. It's only.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So we have Sugar Beat,
Nice.
in honor of her,
Nice.
For real.
Nice. Well, all right, man. We're out of time, but thank you so much for passing through the Wayne Hall Show. Looking forward to running into you somewhere, sometime soon, AJ. And keep
Well-
on blessing us with the splits and the vocal range unmatchable by anybody else right now, man. That's awesome.
For real, man. Based off of the picture that you came up with, man. It means that you're a fan, and you will find me at some point. Respect.
Absolutely. You know it. Absolutely.
You see.
Thank
For
you,
real.
brother. Have an airy rest of your evening.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Only for you, baby. So I'm gonna be forever reinventing myself for you. Only for you, baby. 8 nights and we're going on home.
Andres Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant, the authentic Jamaican flavor, presents their second anniversary Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26, 2024 at 6890 Camilton Road in Atlanta. The fun begins at 2 p.m. featuring performances by Neri.
Turn up the radio and turn up the music.
And the PhD Band, hosted by The Wayne Hall Show. Come and enjoy an evening of prizes and surprises courtesy of Andrea's Caribbean and the Seafood Restaurant. Their second annual Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. See you there. Atlanta. Your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates. Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, all righty, okay. Want to say good evening to everyone locked into the Wayne Hall Show. Whether you're watching on social media or you're on one of our platforms, it's always a pleasure to have you tuning in. All right? Our next guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, busy night here on the Wayne Hall Show, but our next guest is our young veteran, Mr. Ernie Smith. All right? And let me tell you something. He's coming to the ATL. Hold on, he's laughing, but let me tell you a little bit about him first, ladies and gentlemen, before I bring him on to defend his what I just. Okay, so just a little bit about Ernie. He's dying with laughing because I say the young veteran, but you know, he's got this well known for his baritone voice. And has had a lot of success in Jamaica, hails out of Kingston, but raised in St. Anne and Maypen. His father played guitar and brought him an instrument when he was 12. He played guitar in the band The Vandals in Claremont St. Anne after leaving school and was nicknamed Ernie after Ernest Ranglin. Wow, all righty then. He initially sought a career as a radio announcer. And you're going to hear that voice. But then approached Federal Studios looking for work as a songwriter, ended up recording the songs himself. His first recordings were not a big hit, but he spent time working in life insurance, then returned to the studio, and the rest is history. Ladies and gentlemen, he's known for songs
Recording
like...
stopped.
He's known for songs like...
Bend Down.
Bend Down, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor is Pluto.
Who is this
Bend
now?
Down, Right On, Sammy. One Dream.
Badge of Honor. Yes. 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 Help make it through the night. Everything I own. Yeah, you had success with covers of songs such as those. Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure. I think we'll have more fun hearing him tell his story, some of it, than what I can read here for you on the World Wide Web. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me go on over to Zoomland and say hello and welcome. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm so fine. You know, at 79, I'm just remarried and I'm feeling real good.
79.
Yeah, I'm 79 years old.
You need to send me the diet plan, the exercise routine. And I can't sing. I won't ever sing like you, but I will try to work out and eat the way you eat. See if I can make it to 79 and look like you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've actually talked on this platform before, and ladies and gentlemen, he is getting ready to come here to Atlanta, and we can't wait for that. But how have you been? How is everything in general? Is it just performances? No. What's Ernie's routine like nowadays? I'm curious.
I'm waking up, I'm sleeping, writing songs. I'm getting a lot more experience with the piano because there's a piano right here, and I'm enjoying life with myself and Claudette, my new wife, and it's been really, really great. If anybody had told me that I could be living this kind of life at 79, I would have never believed it. I'm so happy and so in love.
So happy and so in love. Sounds like a dream. Let me give the audience a little taste of a little bit of Ernie Smith, One Dream. Check this out.
Suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me why one heart should pay for love that we share. Tell me please, whatever did I do? Tell me and I'll make it up to you. Don't you know I wanna be true the rest of my years? So please, let me hear from you. 'Cause the love that's so strong to go on for so long must be true. And I couldn't bear the pain and the strain of the heartache of living my life without you. Gave you everything and now you say suddenly you wanna go away. Tell me why one heart should pay for love that we share. Tell me please, whatever did I do? Tell me and I'll make it up to you.
Graybeard, son.
Don't you know I wanna be true the rest of my years?
That's right. That's right. The man has hit songs after hit songs. You better be getting ready, Atlanta. Check out this one. Who remembers this? Man forward
on a different scene. I man Collyweed.
Hey,
I man Queen.
Sure.
Everything was irate. Getting in the groove. I just come down to moments when someone said, "Don't move." Well, it
must be a dopey
Aragon man. I man no find out yet. I so frightened. All the daughter name I forget. Well, it must be a dopey Aragon man. I never stopped to see.
Quarry was a boy to I man last night. He couldn't follow. He couldn't follow. He couldn't follow me. Hey, let me tell you something about Ernest Smith. He makes you think you can sing. You all hear me acting like I can sing around here? That's the power of Ernest Smith. He makes you think you can sing. And it happens live too. You're at the show and you want to sing. One thing I always like at your shows, by the way, Ernie, is your songs you touch so many different people from different angles that you will just have heard, sing Bend Down, sing Bend Down. And you say, hold on, I get into it. You start singing Bend Down, you hear, oh, one dream, one dream. And you're up there like, man, I'm not going to please all these people tonight. Because that's what happened when the catalog is all hits, right? So.
All right.
Yes, sir. I like how you said it, though. By the way, somebody just made a comment. They said, I have hope. He just gave me hope by saying he's remarried. Don't give up on your dreams, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to me.
Don't give up on your dreams. Life is just for living.
Yes, sir.
And yes, that's one of his big songs, and that's what I'm playing next. Here we go.
Life is just for living.
Even at 79.
Life is just for living. See that cat? Sitting on the mat. Thinking about what is what and who is who. That cat is me.
All right, I like it. Yes.
That cat
is you.
See that guy staring in the sky, taking in the beat of the sun. He's having fun. That guy is me. That guy is you. Taking in today's vibrations. Tomorrow's coming down slow. Taking it free and easy. That's the only way to go. Yes, I'd rather be me, rather be free.
All right. By now, you should all be ready for an Ernest Smith concert. And let me tell you what I'm going to do for one lucky listener tonight or viewer tonight. Let me get up all my stuff here. If you're in Atlanta and you want to see Ernest Smith live when on November 3rd, I'm giving away 2 tickets tonight. I'm giving away 2 tickets right now. Who remembers the first song he wrote? What's the first song Ernest Smith wrote? Who remembers the first song he wrote? And if that's too hard, I'm going to have to make it a little easier. But let me see. Text your answer, drop it in the chat wherever you are. I see Sapper on TikTok saying, I remembered him. Good music from my childhood. All right, cool. But do you remember the first song he wrote? If you can tell me that, you can also text to 678-431-9390. That's 678-431-9390. Yeah, if you know the first song Ernest Smith text, I'll give it to the first two correct answers. The first song he wrote, okay? If not, I'll give it a little bit and I'll ask you another question. But I think that's a good one. Thank you, Carlene. I see you're enjoying it. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about tonight is this show, and I'm going to put the flyer up, Ernie, so they can see what we're talking about.
All right.
Let me go back to my main screen here and go right there. There it is. I could even, well, you might not see it, but the audience will. So let me make it a little bigger, actually. And yeah, good. And put it up there right between us so they can see the event. All right. And so, St. Hugh's High School Alumni Association Atlanta chapter on November 3rd presents Ernest Smith Life is Just for Living, an afternoon of music. And it's at the Shiloh High School Theater, 4210 Shiloh Road in Snellville, Gwinnett County. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your tickets. All right. Okay, get your tickets. Hosted by Chris Parker. Okay. And he's not the only one. There's going to be others there with him too. So, performing as well. So be sure to get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen, for this great event. Now, so Ernie, let me ask you, do you do a lot of travels, or do you just do select events? I mean, how is it with you right now?
Well, these days I'm kind of doing more writing than performing, and I'm recording. I'm working on an album in Rhode Island right now, which is going to be vinyl.
Okay.
And it's going to be more like a folksy kind of a album, with country music covers that I've enjoyed over the years, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a concert too on I forget the date.
Yeah.
The date. But it's going to be a concert at a place called the Knickerbocker.
Okay.
In Rhode Island.
The Knickerbocker, I've heard of it.
And
yeah.
I'm going to be there from the 11th to the 17th of December.
That is great. That is great, man. So a lot of your music is basically social commentary back in the day. Now, you say you're working on some of your favorite country covers. Country songs, like reggae, tend to do a lot about life and simple things in life and a little humor. So I look forward to that when that project is released, man. I look forward to that. Yeah, just as much as we're looking forward to you on the 3rd here. Yeah.
Okay.
So what say you to the Ernie fans when we think about Sunday?
Come on out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a happy time. It's going to be, just come on out and feel it. Feel it with
me. I know, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, I tell you what, anything else you want to share with us, any updates, anything, Ernie, that you want to put out there to the audience?
I just talked with a friend of mine that we've known each other for over 58 years. We knew each other before we went to high school together, and from a little town called Lime Hall in St. Anne. The man's name is Tony Carr. We've known each other for so long that it's like, hey, it's almost like we're family now.
Good.
The whole thing about life is just connecting with one another, keeping in contact with people you've known for years, and getting to know more about one another and the love what human beings should share with one another. And just come on out and have a good time.
Somebody's saying ram goat liver. Is that the correct answer for the first song you wrote, sir?
Ram goat liver I'll tell you the story about that one. I was driving through St. Thomas.
Yes.
And a ram goat run across the road. And I draw my brakes and a man sit down there and say, boy, him sure I did make we buy a pound of rice. But I had Duppy Gunman going, right?
Yes.
I had Duppy Gunman going as a number one hit, and then Pluto, my friend, now, I just gave him the idea. All I did was give him the idea, and he wrote the song. So this Ram Goat Liver is from Pluto Shervington.
Wow.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Another of the great interviews I've had on this platform. Yeah. So, so you hear that now? Ram Goat Liver is not the right answer, sir. He already was talking about Duppy and our gunman. So.
Them no get it yet if it's Duppy and Gunman I'm talking about. You mean the first song that I wrote?
Yes.
First song that I recorded?
I don't think we're going to get it at all. Let me switch. Which was all right. Let me make it easy. They're laughing here. Trigger Bashment, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Look, let's say, which was the first song I played tonight? Let's make it easy. I want to give away these 2 tickets. What was the first Ernie Smith song I played having him on tonight? Let me see who can get that one real quick. Who's been listening and paying attention? Yeah. And you know, I've always enjoyed the stories behind your songs because they've been motivated by real situations. And so I've always looked forward to them. I really am excited. I know everyone should be to see you on the 3rd. And I appreciate you taking time to come on tonight and share with us so we know what to look forward to. Somebody said St. Thomas, it had to be curry goat and rice. Then the Duppy and the gunman. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody said, good evening to Janice O'Shea. Janice says, St. Thomas, it had to be curry goat and rice. Then the Duppy and the gunman, Ram Goat Liver. So, are you answering the question? All right. Also, please know that you can get tickets to buy, ladies and gentlemen, at atlantaswans.org. That's atlantaswans.org. And, you know, everything I play is a hit for this gentleman here. Everything I play is a hit, man. So come on out on the 3rd and see him live and in living color and enjoy a great night of music courtesy of the St. Hugh's High School Alumni Association. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's play a little bit of one more before we go. It goes like this. Sunday morning coming down.
If every pretty girl was one girl, what a girl that would be.
Oh my God.
And if every strong man was one man, what a man that would be. And if I could have just one dream, one single dream come true, I would wish with all my heart I was that strong man, and my pretty girl would have to be you.
Jesus.
Yeah. If every single
we don't write songs like this anymore.
What a love that would be. And if every single night was one night, what a night that would be. And if I could have
keep sending the answers. I'm gonna check shortly and I'll announce the winner, okay? If I don't have a winner, we'll try again next week.
With all my heart just for that one night. And that love would have to be for me and you.
But it's true though, Ernie. We don't write songs like that anymore, man. We don't. we still have some great writers and we still have some great songs, but these are special songs.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, we do have some. No, it's not all gone, but it's just there's a connection to there's a connection to these songs though. Growing up with them, that makes me a little biased. That's why.
Yes.
But we do have great writers writing great music still. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, come on out. See this man live. There he's on your screen, and he's gonna be here.
All right.
And please say hello to your wife.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I will.
Say hello to your wife, and you have a great rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. Take care.
You are welcome.
Come on out. Come on out. Come on out.
Horses, I'm a beggar who will surely ride high like a king, girl, with you by my side. And if I could have just one dream, one single dream come true, I would wish with all my heart I was that king, girl, and my pretty queen would have to be you.
That's right, my pretty queen would have to be you. Yes. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we're going to have two great guests for you. And they are none other than, let me make sure I get them in here. I'm going to get my next guest inside the chat for you here. It was such a pleasure. It's always great to talk to Mr. Ernie Smith, man. Always a pleasure talking to him. And I'm gonna get my next two guests in here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a little bit of a hiccup here with a little bit of my technology. There I go. All right, so I'm gonna bring in my next two guests and say have a good night to the one and only Mr. Ernie. All right, you take care, sir. Okay.
Take care.
All right. Good night. Yeah. All right. So let me close that out. Lord have mercy. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see the time. It's 3 minutes after 10, but I promised you overtime. So let me see. Here comes Neri joining. Neri again. Oh man, oh man.
Wait, oh my God, Ernie Smith.
Yeah, I know.
God.
I know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The music just never get old. Never.
I know, right? Never does. Never does. All right, so.
Neri.
Every time.
Watch ya. Watch ya. Watch your celebrity.
Watch your celebrity.
Do you know? Somebody's really looking out for you. I just got a message. Are you gonna talk about? Did you talk about Andrea's restaurant anniversary? Watch ya. Well, there she is on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we have Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. There on your screen, yes. And let me tell you, man.
Yes, we're gonna talk about it now.
Yes, we will.
Oh my God, I just can't get over seeing Ernie Smith, listening to his voice. I gotta see that show. Like because we play in the restaurant, we always go to YouTube and pull some of these music and we play them, and he was just playing this evening, right? And folks were just nodding. You can't, this music never gets old. Never
does. It never does, man. It never does. And for that reason we gotta honor and be grateful that we can still go see a living legend like he cracked up just knowing I called him a young veteran, but he just got remarried at 79, and life is good. So you see,
I still have a chance.
You have more than a chance, little girl.
Oh wow! Congrats.
I know. Congratulations to him, boy. I'm telling you. And I see you got a big guest there with you. Last time I seen he was rocking center stage Atlanta. Neri in the house. Neri, what's good?
God is great all the time.
And all the time, God is
all
great.
the time, God is great.
Yes.
I don't ask for much. As long as him give me life. And everything else come after.
Yes, man. Yes, man. And
Nice.
and ladies and gentlemen, Neri has been on my show. I've interviewed Neri. We promoted his album.
Yeah.
The Valentine's.
Oh yes.
That Valentine's
Album.
project.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, man. So no stranger to us here on the Wayne Hall Show, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And this there's a lot of Neri on the web. You go on, you'll see him. He opened for Freddie. He performed at Freddie's birthday bash. And so kind of, Andrea, I'm gonna have you set the tone, and then we're going to talk to Neri, who's gonna be the highlight performance this Saturday. So tell us about Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant.
Wow. There's a lot to say for a business that just opened 2 years ago. I am so proud of, I'm going to say myself. But first and foremost, to God, like every morning, getting up and praying and just asking Him to just walk and let me walk in His footsteps that carry this place. This place has been amazing. It's in a nice little niche, 6890 Campbellton Road, right at Fulton Industrial. We're located in the Fulton Industrial area. So, one of the things that strive this business is the location. So, a lot of industrial businesses are around. So, I do get that support from a lot of these. Amazon up the street, Pepsi down the road, Amerigold. There's tons of the warehouses and a lot of the warehouse staff to support. So, I just felt like it's important to give back, to celebrate the milestone as I go. Yes, it's our second year, but it's a great second year. And I'd love to share this with all the folks that come and support me, because without customers, none of this could have happened. So I'd wanted, everyone to come out. It's a parking lot. So bring out your, I'm telling people, bring your lawn chairs. There will be some type of seating, but bring your lawn chairs out. I'm so happy that we have a jazz section that people can just, mellow out and listen to music. We're going to have the jerk pan out there. So we have our jerk chicken going and our jerk pork going for, some of the pork lovers. And of course, everything else. Last year, for the folks who were here last year, I had just one unit, and with God's grace and guidance, I was able to open number two. So now the business has expanded, and I do have like a grocery store, a seating area on the other side. It's a very beautiful environment, and I'm so proud of myself and my staff every day for making this happen. So
like you
proud.
should be, man. Like you should be. That is fantastic.
Thank you so much. Go ahead. So yes, guys, on Saturday, so we're starting up at 2 p.m. So come to spend the evening with us. We're gonna be having, of course, Neri will be performing. Love this guy, love his voice. There's just something about him that, and I've always said, you got to come back to Atlanta and perform for me. So, hey, it's not the big stage, but it is something, and I'm going to be so thrilled to have you here. So I'm so looking forward to you. So guys, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., we'll be rocking this out of the building. Come out, bring your lawn chairs and come and enjoy a beautiful evening with two beautiful, with Neri and with the PhD jazz band. So, and of course, the Wayne Hall Show will be hosting. So, everything is going to be nice.
Yes. It's going to be so nice, like the curry goat and rice that Ernie just talked about. And that Andreas will be serving up. So, Neri,
Yes, sir.
Neri, just leave a good vibe with me when we meet you in Atlanta, for real.
A
Yes.
true
I
man. A
like the
true man.
energy that you brought. In fact, we did connect one time afterwards, and then I can't find you, man. I called a number, and they say, "Oh, this must have been his old number. He doesn't have
Yeah,
it."
man.
So,
Sometimes you see the trans when we met the first time, I think I was back and forth between Jamaica and Connecticut.
ah,
I was back and forth, but now I'm in the US full time, so you have no excuses now.
I know. So I gotta get the digits, but we'll get them Saturday. Don't worry.
Yes,
We're
sir.
going to rekindle because I see you putting out some work, man, and I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like I'm behind. But
Yes.
Yeah, man.
we'll catch up. We'll catch up.
Yeah, man.
And Saturday is gonna
Definitely.
be great. So give the audience a little bit of a little bit of insight into, the career journey, because like I said, I met you opening for Freddie, but you've done a lot also for yourself. So talk to us a little bit about Neri's journey in music. Real quick.
Yes, so good evening, everybody. Do I sound like a pastor?
You sound like Neri.
Yes, like a bishop, right? Yeah, so good evening to all my listeners out there. My name is Neri. Yeah, I'm originally from Westmoreland, Jamaica, a place called Burn Savannah. My
Okay.
place. Yeah, man. So I started out singing in a group, 4 guys, and did many years in hotels, and that just fell apart, and I decided that I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to make my own music and to perform my own music on stage.
Yes.
And so I made the decision and transition that whatever I wanted to do, staying in Jamaica, wasn't cutting it at all, and so I started out touring with Freddie McGregor. Did many years, and I was the opening act for him. That's where we met.
Yes. Yes.
And I've been here, doing this all by myself, solo career, taking on the different states, and without a fear, without a doubt,
Right.
And I've managed to coop up 4 albums.
I know. I see them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So if you wanna know in depth some more about who I am, or what my music is about, you can go on my website at callmeneri.com.
That's right.
So-
Call me Neri,
Call
and
me
that's
Neri.
spelled Nerry, ladies and gentlemen.
Nerry. Callmeneri.com for booking, for whatever. Just yeah. But the journey has been amazing so far. Hectic sometimes, but what is life without challenges?
Listen, man, we all pray for hectic, but when it
Yeah,
comes,
man.
we just gotta manage it. When Karen opened that restaurant, she didn't know how hectic it was going to get, but it's still a blessing, right?
Look here.
20 hours a day, man.
I won't even tell you what it's like. I called Joe by the other day and got him quicker than Karen.
Look here.
I got through to
Mr.
Joe
Karen.
Biden much faster than Miss Karen. So
Miss Karen told me about this restaurant before it opens. Look here,
I
this
know.
bright idea, and you're gonna open.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Hey, so me understand. Me know where she go through.
Mhm.
Believe me.
Yep.
Trust
And
me.
I had those conversations with her too, until one day I said, wait, you changed your mind? And she said, no, man, working on it.
Yeah,
And
man.
here we are, 2 years in. But Neri, I want to play your song, Jamaica, for the audience to
Oh,
hear.
wow.
That's one I was killing back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, when he got it out
Oh,
to
wow.
me. I was all over Jamaica. So check this one out. I think you had sent me the video. I was
Yes.
just playing that left and right. Here we go. Neri, Jamaica. Yes. Yes.
Paradise, it's so nice. St. James, Trelawney, the girl them still want me. Let me tell you about this place called Sweet Jamaica. Surrounded by the trees and a lot of water. Jamaica. Yeah, yeah. Westmoreland, this how me born and grow. The woman them cute, only God no more know. Them a woman that will make man sleep out a door. In Jamaica, yeah, yeah. Up at Trelawney, them have the JB rum. You drink a quarter that you have fun can do. Everything nice, it's so nice. In Jamaica, swing, beautiful people, rivers and trees. Oh yes, we have what you need. Jamaica, I tell you about Jamaica. Oh yeah, hear me now. Oh, let me take you to a place called the Grill, where you get reggae music to kill. You have 7 miles of beach, 7 miles of white sand. The best weed if you know agree, then put up on. I tell you about Kingston Town, when the rude boys come around. I tell you about Portland Town, tell him that Neri is in town. Live wire string up the sound, play it out in Sentence Town, play it, make it nice and loud. Fireman from St. Mary, I go burn it right down. Then we go over, straight to Hanover.
Gotta shout out Nay on TikTok. Hi Nay.
Tell me what I want. St. Thomas and Clarendon, and me go put yourself on the ledge.
Jab on YouTube. Good to see you. Good to see you. Official Shenko. Hi Andrea McNeish. Glad you made it. Good to see you. Good to see you. Gorgeous. Spike. My love. My love of three. Jasper Music. Welcome on. Welcome on. That's on IG. All right, so big tune there from Neri, man. Jamaica. So Neri.
Ask Miss Andrea if she's coming out. Miss McNeish.
Miss McNeish. Hey, Miss McNeish, you're being called on.
Special invitations, Miss McNeish.
All right. Special invitation to you, Miss McNeish. Courtesy of Andres. So you know what that means, right? And Miss McNeish, you gotta be out there. All right. No,
tell
Andrea,
her to take the drive to Acton.
I know. I hope she don't say I get mad that me call out her name now, because we put her on spot. So Mary, talk to us about some of the shows, like recent or even if it's not very recent. What are some of the events you've been highlighted on, and
say the summer has just passed. I just finished my my summer tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is what I do, for every summer.
Okay.
And, yeah, man. So that's our busy time. So right now I'm as you can see, I'm in the studio right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do. This is my 9 to 5. I make my own music for now, right now. I'm currently working on a new album, and that it's taking up a lot of my time. So I'm working on a new album. It's called The Underdog.
Okay, The Underdog.
Yeah, The Underdog. Very interesting. So for now, till the end of the year, that's my main project, and I think I just wanna chill and spend some time with the family, for the rest of the year,
I like it. Yeah, man.
Until it start getting warm again. I mean, my team has started planning tour for next year already, Live Spear. So for now until the year ends, it's all about this new album and just spending some time with the family.
Blessing.
And when he recently got married to a beautiful lady.
Yeah, man. We just celebrated our first anniversary.
First anniversary.
Yeah, man.
All right, Neri. I like it. Congratulations, sir.
Yes, man. Find more reason to stay at me yard.
Yeah, Karen, I'm so glad you said that, because him is acting like he's just got to be this very modest family guy. But
Yeah,
we know the reason him I got chill the rest of the year.
Exactly.
It's one thing, my wife is also a musician also. She's a drummer.
Oh.
She's the first female drummer that played for Baby Sham when Baby Sham started the all-girl band.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so she understand, what
the
I have to do.
Good.
Yeah, but when she said, boy, come here, bed. Say, yes, ma'am.
I love it. So what? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about, there's the flyer on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. It is all about Andrea's second anniversary and Customer Appreciation Day this Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. We're going until 10 p.m. We have the PhD Jazz Band. We have Neri on the show right now talking about, we're featuring some of his music. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just going to be a great event. Last year was awesome. Last year was really good. We had a great vibe, a great energy. And I'm just happy that Andrea's can be around bigger and better this year. And I look forward. Bring your lawn chair, she says. Come on out. We're just going to have fun in the parking lot out there in Fulton.
Yes. Big parking lot. And this year the energy is great. A lot of people are expecting a lot more people than what we had last year. The energy's there. People are coming in. When is the show again? So
nice.
I'm expecting a big full parking lot. It's free. Come on, bring your lawn chair and enjoy some great Andrea's Caribbean food, as well as some great music, and just hang with some friends. So that's what the evening is going to be about.
That's right. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give you a little bit more of Neri's this Valentine EP or album.
It's an EP, I think.
Yes.
How many tracks? 7,
and so, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a little taste of that one. It's called The Love Song by Neri. Check it out.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful song.
It feels like we're in heaven. Yes. Girl, when we make love.
You sound like Teddy B. Whoa! Listen.
When the rain is falling on the outside, and I have you beside me, good gosh, yeah. Feels so good when you put your wings around me, 'cause you're an angel in disguise, yes. My main addiction is you. The only prescription.
That's right, Janice. It's the night of the grooms, the new grooms.
From me every day. 'Cause when we make love,
big tune.
It feels like we're in heaven. Yes. When we make sweet love.
Sweet FM 96.7.
It feels like
your
we're
life,
in
your music.
heaven.
Fresh FM, radio.
Said I know that heaven must be missing an angel.
Where information meets music.
'Cause you are right here with me. Here with me. Said I know that heaven must be missing an angel. 'Cause you're right here with me. Oh, 99. Empress, I love it when you squeeze me. I put your arms around me and tell me that you love me and you care for me. And with me you want to build a family. And this thing I know if nor maybe. 'Cause with me you want to build a family. Put it down. Empress divine, I'm glad that you are mine. You belong to no one else but me, yeah. And it feels so good, so good. You take the troubles away. You take my pain away. With you I feel like I can move mountains. Cause when we make love, it feels like we're in heaven. Yes, yes. When we make sweet love, oh yeah, it feels like we're in heaven.
That's right. And all I'm gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you're in for, ladies. You gotta come out and get that smooth voice. You see, Teddy P gone reggae.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Neri, the voice of Neri, ladies and gentlemen. No stranger to the Wayne Hall Show, no stranger to Atlanta, no stranger to being introduced by yours truly. So guess what?
My gosh.
So we're looking forward to doing it one more time inside of Andrea's. And ladies and gentlemen, I just had the flyer up big time on the screen. There it is again. Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. You know what? Come on out even before 2 and just chillax and enjoy a good afternoon. It's going to be nice and cool and sunny, you know. So
Yes.
come on out and enjoy a great day. 6890 Campbellton Road. And guess what? It's FOC. It's free of cost. All right? So make sure to come on out and enjoy this. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. So Miss Andrea.
And as always, looking forward to seeing you on Saturday, Neri. We'll see you on Saturday, and
Every time, ready and locked.
That's right. That's right. So thank you
So
both
Wayne, thank you so
for
much.
hanging out
and,
with us
see
late
you all,
tonight.
guys.
All right. You take care.
All right. Have a good night.
Have a
Thanks.
good
Thank you,
night.
Sir Hall.
Yes, man. See you Saturday, brother.
All right.
Take it easy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Atlanta, your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates. Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th. And you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company. Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant, the authentic Jamaican flavor, presents their second anniversary Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26, 2024 at 6890 Campbellton Road in Atlanta. The fun begins at 2 p.m. featuring performances by Neri.
Turn off the radio and turn up the music.
And the PhD Band, hosted by The Wayne Hall Show. Come and enjoy an evening of prizes and surprises courtesy of Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood Restaurant. Their second annual Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday, October 26th, starting at 2 p.m. See you there. Yes, indeed. See you there at Andrea's this Saturday. So come on down and have a great time. I want to thank everyone who's listened, watched the show tonight. Everyone right now on Facebook Live. Christine Rendell, yes, it's lit. Thank you for hanging out with us late, Christine. Janice O'Shea, it's good to see you. Doing a good groom count there, Janice. All right. Happy anniversary, Karen of Andrea's Caribbean and Seafood with Neri, Jazz, and Wayne. All right. Is Claudette coming with Mr. Smith? We'll get to meet his new bride. Awesome news. All right. Rice and Winyard, good to see you. Tears on My Pillow is the first one. The first one. Winner here. Janice, you cannot be affiliated with the Wayne Hall Show and win. Okay? All right. Let me see. St. Thomas. Well, we'd made it there. So thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. It's been a pleasure to have had you. And also those on TikTok. Oh my gosh, TikTok is good. I'm even getting gifts. I don't even know what to do with the gifts on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Sapper 43 CEC. Thank you so much for being so engaged this evening on the Wayne Hall Show. We truly appreciate you. And then we're also on Instagram. Thank you for those of us who watched on Instagram and on YouTube. Yes, good evening to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, live and let love. The only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole. Always look around for something great to encourage and praise and be grateful. It's been a great edition of the Wayne Hall Show. I look forward to next week. Hopefully I'll have more time to play a little more music. We got brand new music from Imar Shepherd and Ashley Irie that I want to feature next week, along with your great conversations about the elections with Donna McLeod and other guests. So ladies and gentlemen, please come back and join us on all these blazing platforms. And until then, Wayne Hall saying, see ya.